outside. I'm gonna raid you. Come outside. New base, new base.
Are you tired of getting raided over and over? Are you not Chad enough to defend online raids? Is your base gone when you log into Rust? No worries, mate. I got you covered. After watching this video, you will have a base that nobody will be willing to raid. It is so hard to raid that you could say it is nearly unraidable. In fact, I have lived in this base for the past few years and never got raided once. It is easy to defend, and people don't like raiding it due to the massive raid cost it has. Even if a clan or a group decided to raid it for some reason, you can defend it with ease. Even if you are an average Joe who can't shoot straight. Yes, I'm talking about you, mister. So what are we waiting for? Let's see this magical base and how to build it. This build location can be found in most maps that have a monument called Cave Large Sewer. Most vanilla servers have this monument. It is a hidden base location that only a few people know about. So most players would not even notice it even when they walk past it. And it is a bit hard to get into if you're in a hurry. So why is it safe, you ask? Well, first of all, it is a cave base. Cave bases are pretty hard to raid, and raiders have to always go through the doors because there is only 1 or 2 openings to it. This location has a lot of space to build, unlike most cave locations. So you can build your TC very far from the entrance to make the raid cost high. Unlike most cave locations, you can get electricity to this base from above ground. Basically, you make a small base above ground and have a windmill or solar panels and link them to the cave in order to have electricity. You can put down an oil refinery inside cave to safely cook your oil. You can also build a few stairs in the cave and also build a maze down there to confuse the raiders. Also, you can have a bunch of turrets on the entrance like this to assist your defense. You can also use the roof trick, so if someone shoots a rocket there or try to walk inside, it will seal up into a high-quality metal wall. Due to the amount of space it has, this base can be used as a small clan base too. You might be curious about the downsides to this base. Although there aren't many downsides, these few things can be a bit annoying. The travel time from the surface to the base can be a bit annoying when you have to deposit loot all the time, but that can be avoided by having a separate base for temporarily keeping the loot and later moving to the cave base. It could be a bit hard to build in the beginning due to a lack of resources, because you have to put down all the twigs in the right places when you start building. Otherwise, you will run into issues fitting some walls on the opening of the back side of the cave. To fix this, you could just start with the above-ground base and start collecting resources first, and once you have enough, you can start building there. Also, sometimes it could be located a bit far away from big monuments, making it a bit hard to go back and forth farming runs. To avoid that, you could use vehicles, though. Other than that, I couldn't find any downside to this base location. So, are you ready to build this base? First of all, we have to find out if the location is on the server we are planning to play on. Sometimes it could be not on the map in some rare cases. The best way to find this location is by looking that up on Rust maps. There is only one of these structures on the map. It is named Cave Large Sewers Hard. Go to rustmaps.com and click Server Search. Then type your server's name and load the map. Now hover over each cave icon and find Cave Large Sewers Hard. When you click on the icon, it should show up on the images. If you can't find it, unfortunately, it's not on the server you are playing. Once you have found the location, it's time to get there and claim the spot. Go down the ladder and keep walking until you find a door with a wall that have number 2 painted on. Go through that door and keep walking until you find a 3-way path. Once you're there, turn to your right side and keep walking. Eventually, you will come across a jump up. This is our build location. Now, you have to jump up to get to the build space. It can be a bit difficult at first, but once you get used to it, it's gonna be fine. Let's put down the above ground base first. This is the base we will use to install the solar panels and windmills. This base has to be in this exact position in order to get the electricity to the base. Get your build plan and walk away from these boxes until you can build. Once it gets blue, we can build the base here. Once you're done, go ahead and farm enough wood and stone. You also need around 150 high-quality metal to fully seal both sides of the entrances, but you can use stone until you find enough materials to fully upgrade. When you're ready to build, you have to put the twigs down properly. Make sure to align them in a way that both entrances can be sealed off with one wall on each side. This way, we don't need too much high-quality metal to seal them all. Once the twigs are ready, upgrade the floor square and the out-facing wall to high-quality metal or to the best material you have at the moment. Now build and upgrade the walls so the entrance is not open to the outside. Then build the twig roof on the front entrance where the jump up is located. After that, go ahead and add a garage door at the entrance. If you don't have garage doors yet, add another square and use a double door until you get garage doors. I will show you how I built it, but you can get creative and build it in your own style. Enjoy this build montage on 4x speed. If it is too fast, you can slow down the video and examine it. So, I will talk to you after the build montage is finished. Now, this is the basic build. The back entrance is now pretty beefy against raids. You can now start building the rest of the base as you like. Now I will give you a little base tour. This is the entrance to the base. Once you open the first door, you will find the shotgun turret under the twig roof. This will destroy the twig and trap any outsiders if they try to enter or raid the base. You can have an auto turret or two installed in this part. Next door leads to a room with more turrets. From there you can either go towards Stisa room and upstairs, or towards furnace room and workbench room. On the right side we have all the workbenches, research table, and the door that leads to furnace room with a loot room. We have set up a light that indicates if it is daytime or not using solar panels. I will show you the electricity setup in a bit. On the left side, we have the computer room behind another door. You can set up cameras above ground and watch what's happening there without going up by yourself. We also have a locker and a fridge inside there. Next door will lead us to the TC room that is behind another door. On the left side, there is a bedroom with locker where you can spawn close to the TC. On the right side, we have a loot room. This is probably the safest loot room where you can store the best loot. From there, you can go upstairs where we have the repair bench and another loot room. We also have another hidden loot room there that might be just as safe as the one next to the TC. On the left, we got a mixing table and another loot room next to the electricity room and another bedroom where you can spawn in with a locker. We got 2 batteries set up here for turrets and lights. Now I will show you how to get electricity to this base. First, you need to place a windmill on your above-ground base and attach it to a root combiner attached to your foundation. Make sure the root combiner is as closer as it can to the monument. Now, attach the wire tool to the power out of the root combiner and start walking down to the cave base. Once you are inside the cave base, go upstairs and plug the wire into a battery or another root combiner. It is always best to have the batteries or electricity stuff upstairs. If you are an active player or a group, you can keep a forward operating base where you can have a roof and everything. That way, you will have a better defense against raiders who target the cave base. And it's also helpful in fooling players into thinking it is your main base. You can also have a garage where you can store your mini-copters, cars, and horses up there. If you have the wood or stone, you can wall off the entire monument to make things safer. Possibilities are endless with this build location. I hope this will help you to have fun with Rust, even if you suck at it. Let me know what you think down in the comments section. See you soon on the next video. Have fun.